welcome back to Food Prep Guide. We are back today with a short video just letting you know of an announcement and exciting things going on around here. If you are someone who has struggled to put together a garden plan, this video is for you. So when I first started gardening, I threw seeds out into the ground and hoped for the best because plants are supposed to grow, and I thought, you know, how hard could it be? I know differently now. Yes, plants are designed to grow, thankfully so, but there are things that we can do to encourage bigger and better growth. One of those things is companion planting. Now, companion planting is this idea that certain plants can benefit one another if they are planted in near proximity. But the flip side is also true. There are some plants that can stunt the growth of other plants, and those need to be spaced pretty far apart in your garden. One year I grew the puniest carrots ever because it was the year that I first started learning about companion planting, and I got it mixed up. I thought dill and carrots were fantastic companion plants, so I designed my whole garden bed around carrots and dill. I planted them interspersed, and my carrots never got more than about an inch long. It was the other way around. Dill will stunt the growth of your carrots. So I know better now. I have learned a whole lot. But one of the issues with planning out a garden is just the amount of information that you have to consider to get everything in, to grow a bigger amount of food in less space without shooting yourself in the foot and, you know, accidentally stunting the growth of your plants or planting something that can harm your neighbor. So the idea of companion planting, besides beneficial relationships, is bringing in pollinators so that you get more fruit, or helping pests, keep pests at bay so that you're not having to spray for them. That is especially important if you garden organically like we do and spray pesticides are not an option. We really have to turn to some other natural ways to keep those pests under control. The other thing that companion planting can help with is disease. So a lot of plants, actually, when you plant them together in certain families, they can breed disease and actually dramatically increase your risk of bringing in diseases like blight into your garden, which is especially detrimental because once those diseases and bacteria get into the soil, they don't leave for many, many, many years. So companion planting is something that is an absolute must try if you are brand new to gardening. Or maybe you've been gardening for a while and you just want to up your game and grow more food in less space. Now, I mentioned how many factors you have to consider when planning out a garden. And I know for a fact, because I have heard it from several people, that that is one of the things that has stopped them from either growing a garden or scaling because they just don't know how to maximize their space and what to plant where. So what we have done is we have put together done for you companion planting garden plans, and they are available right now. There is a link in the description box below. What we have done is basically put together 10 themed garden plants. And when I say themed, I mean a salad garden and a salsa garden and a canner's sauce garden. If you dehydrate, we have a dehydrator's dream garden for things that just dehydrate beautifully. And what we have done is picked crops that preserve well, either through canning, dehydrating, freezing, or freeze drying, because our goal here at Food Prep Guide is to help you fill your pantry with homegrown food so that you don't have to pay those ridiculous prices at the grocery store. So everything that we do here, flowers are fantastic, herbs are fantastic, but everything that we do here is really focusing on those pantry staples that are going to fill your pantry that you can make lots and lots of meals with. Now, I mentioned herbs and flowers. Those are absolute must-have in companion gardening because they bring in pollinators, they deter pests, they can actually make certain vegetables taste better. So all of that has been taken into consideration in these companion planting garden plans. It is a printable product. I printed this off just to show you. So it's something that you can get today, download today, print, and get off into your garden and be off to the races, getting your garden going, or getting just a new bed going if you already have your garden going. It is that season. So a lot of us already have our gardens going. I went ahead and printed off one sample for you. This is our Salad Delight garden. So as you can see, we let you know the season. So one of the things that you can certainly go online and Google a garden plan or something, but one of the problems that I see with companion garden plans that are out there is they are more for social media and getting clicks and shares, and not so much about real things that work in real life in the garden. For instance, in a lot of salad gardens, you will see people putting tomatoes and cucumbers in their salad garden. That doesn't work because tomatoes and cucumbers don't grow during the same season as lettuce and arugula and kale and stuff like that. So we took into consideration things that work in real life according to the season and according to the pairings. We also gave you spacing. So that's another big thing with companion planting. You've got to consider your spacing with the partners and the pairs that you're putting together. So we give you this diagram of how to lay out your garden with the plant name, the amount of plants, and the spacing that you need to take into consideration. And then we have little tidbits and tips through here to let you know maybe why we're including a certain thing or what this particular plant does for this other plant. So there are 10 of these themes. Honestly, it is less than the cost of takeout delivery pizza for your family. We try to make it as affordable as possible so that as many people as possible can take advantage of this. I have poured years into garden planning research. It is something that I'm like a type A personality. I love researching and planning and taking notes and making all those calculations and plans and sketching it out. And I want someone other than myself to benefit from all of the work that I have poured into that. So all of those companion planting garden plans are available for you today. They are in the description box below. Check them out. If you have any questions, you can always email us at support@foodprepguide.com. That's all for today, and we'll see you next time. Bye.